What's up guys, Ed here from OVOTION and welcome you to our new channel, mine and Adam's new channel. Tutorials, short films, everything. You want to see it, subscribe. So yeah, this is it at the moment. Only got one video. This will be the second one or the third one if Adam uploads one, but let's get into the tutorial. A custom transition in Sony Vegas Pro. It can be 8, 9, 10, whatever you want. It all works. So got two clips dragged in here. From Links, or whatever you say it, as old contest, editing contest. This is the first one. So custom transitions, it's quite intuitive, and you need to work with what you've got. So what I'm going to do with this one is, there's a door here. I'm going to make it zoom into the door and you can see the clip through the door. So what you need to do is find a good frame. So this frame wouldn't be very good because there's writing all over it. So if you go back a couple, it's clear. That's slightly in it, but it's not too bad that we can't work with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click on that, click on properties, disable resample, okay, and then we're going to split that clip, cut the end of it off, and then make sure it's on best auto, and click this little snapshot button and save it wherever. Then it will pop up here, and then that frame will be saved in this snapshot, which means you've got a still image that you can work with. And I'll zoom in a bit, and then what you got to do next is you got to mask out this door here. So you click on this little icon here, and then drag it over a bit so it's in the middle of your screen. There's this little thing called mask here. You tick that little box, and then you've got this pen tool here, an anchor creation tool. You can zoom in, and then you can etch out the door. With more complicated shapes, you want to take quite long making sure that it's all perfect. I'm just going to do this quickly. It's probably not quite perfect, but it'll be a decent example. Then it's exactly like that, and then on your screen it should be just the door, and we don't want that. We want all of this but not the door, which means we have to click on this and then click mode and put it as negative, and it's flipped it or not. There we go, it's flipped it, so the door's blanked out and everything else you can see. So click off that now, right click on the video track, click insert video track, put these two clips above, then you've got your second clip. Now what you want to do with this is put it underneath. I'm going to shorten that down a bit. As you can see, it's keyframed, that's what's wrong. Make sure that when you do it, the keyframe it's the mask has changed there, so it's negative only after that keyframe. So if you click on this keyframe here, the first one, and cut it and move this one to the front, it should be alright. And there we go, you can see the clip underneath here through there. So cut that down a little bit more as actually. So and then you want to fade it in, and then as you can see, you've got to toy with it a bit to make sure it looks decent and everything. As you can see the clip through there. And then what we're going to do is click on this little button here again, click position this time, click on the first keyframe, and then work out when the clip is fully viewable, so it's all faded and everything, and then you zoom in to the window, door even, until the door is not viewable like that. Oh, and then you, oh, crappy mouse, move that along a bit, click restore there, and then as you can see it zooms into the clip. Also, before you start, I should have done this first, right click on the clips, switches, untick maintain aspect ratio, and they'll all go full screen, and now it should look a lot smoother, a lot better, sorry. And there we go, there's that one there, that's one example. It's basically intuitive thing. What you could do is, if you see this clip here, you can see kind of, oh dear, you can see kind of square objects, and then you could bring them in first, so mask that out, and then duplicate it, mask another bit out, and transition them in. So they come in one at a time. If you want to see that tutorial, if you type in Essex Media, it's basically the same type of thing, but yeah, that's how to do it. It looks quite cool, nice little transition instead of the transitions that come with Sony Vegas, which I would not recommend using unless it's a flash or something simple. Like that might look good if you couple it with a couple more effects and that, but you can't just put straight transitions in. I'd recommend really working on it, making sure that it looks as good as possible. But yeah, this has been Ed. Hope this has been helpful. Improve your editing. I'll see you soon.